recently been in relationships with narcissists and abusers, there's a chance that you're highly echoistic. And the easiest way to understand echoism is to take all of the learning that you've done about narcissism and flip it on its head, just invert it. A narcissistic person feels that they are the center of the universe and other people are just there to revolve around them. An echoist feels that their job is to revolve around somebody else. A narcissistic person is always the main character in every story. An echoist is happy to hand over the rights to being the main character, even in their own story. A narcissistic person will deny external reality in favor of their own internal reality. An echoistic person will deny their own internal reality in favor of an external reality. What someone else tells them has more power than what they know to be true inside. A narcissistic person needs other people's validation and praise to feel good about themselves. An echoistic person needs to be giving somebody else validation and praise to feel good about themselves. A narcissistic person will exploit others. An echoistic person will allow themselves to be exploited. A narcissistic person is often very paranoid and suspicious. An echoistic person is vulnerable and naive. There are some important ways, though, that narcissistic people and echoistic people are similar. Both lack a strong, subjective sense of self. Both are victims of abuse, often in childhood. The narcissist has turned away from external relationships and relates really only to their inside. The echoistic person has turned away from their internal world and relates largely through the outside. Both are highly vulnerable. The narcissistic person is not willing to accept their vulnerability, can't tolerate it. The echoist is constantly in touch with their vulnerability and will hide behind a narcissistic person to try and stave that off. It's so important that we start talking about narcissism and echoism together. Just focusing on narcissism is not helping echoistic people to understand the seriousness of what they've gone through, not just in recovering from that relationship, but that after the relationship is over, they are still left with the problem.